Hey, beautiful people, citizens of the world. I'm Dr. Robyn Jaffe, visionary and founder of International Shades of Beauty, where we like to talk all things beauty and all things fun. So today I have the pleasure of meeting with a phenomenal artist by the name of Brielle Leslie. And I'm in awe. I'm in awe of Brielle Leslie. So I want y'all to be in awe too. So we just gonna chat a little bit and she's gonna open up and tell us some of the things that's going on in her life and plans that she has for the future. So y'all stick with us. Watch out. Hi, Brielle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good.
You good?
Yes.
What's good?
I'm good. I feel good.
Life is good.
I'm alive.
And hey, how about it? How about it? It's a good day to be alive. I mean, anybody that's above ground, it's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
So, and given that we just went through, 2 years of a pandemic, and we're still in a pandemic, I find music healing.
Yes.
Whenever I'm going through any type of situation, if I'm happy, I'm listening to music. If I'm feeling a little down, yes, Dr. Robyn can feel down sometimes. I'm human.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to music. So let's talk about music. You're in the music industry.
Yes. Music is definitely therapy. Most of my music comes from real experiences. So I talk about the things I go through in my songs because it's somebody else's testimony, So I had my first single, Karma, when I dropped it. I was leaving a very toxic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's father. It was a domestic violent relationship, and after I got out of it, because the whole time I was in a relationship, I didn't do music. I stopped completely.
Why did you stop?
Because I had kids and I thought I couldn't do music and be a mom. I just thought my dreams didn't matter no more. And by me being a mom, they were the focus. Everything I did was for them. So I tried to work regular jobs and stuff, and I was just miserable. And then him, it's like if I was singing around the house and stuff, he'd be like, "No, nobody want to hear that." Like, he was.
So it's like negative, and it made you
he
think
didn't really
you couldn't
support it. So once I got out of that relationship, I started singing on social media. I had made me an Instagram page, and I just would sing in my bathroom, and that's how my career started. Bathroom videos, really. Like, I used to just play instrumentals, or I just sing a cappella in the bathroom, post it, and then a lot of people would share it, and then like bigger people would share it, and then my following just started growing, and that's when I dropped the song Karma. When I dropped Karma, I didn't know what I was doing. I just found the distribution site and I uploaded it, and then I didn't even have artwork made for it. I just picked one of their little choices, and I just
put
it out, right? When I put it out, I didn't promote it. I didn't know anything about putting music out.
Wow.
But when it was time for me to, like take it to the next level, and I wanted to really do music, I reached out to Said Louis. He was a manager of mine when I was younger, because I used to be in a girl group. And I told him, like, I want to do music again, And so he started doing his research on the song that I released and everything. He was like, this song got 1 million views, and I'm like, okay, what that mean? I didn't know what that meant.
Wow.
He was like,
Karma had 1 million views.
Yeah, no promo, no nothing.
Wow, that's awesome.
No picture, no visual. It was just a brick
Just
wall.
that voice, huh?
It was just a brick wall, and then he was like, "Man, we got to do a video to this." Then we did the video, and the video like 2 million views now. It is,
and still climbing.
Yeah.
Did you write? You wrote Karma?
Yeah, I wrote Karma, and
Did you write all your music?
I write most of the music that I do is either guided or co-written by me. Like, I would tell the writer, we would collab. I would express what I'm going through or what I want to talk about, and we create it. It's never really just handed to me. It's always I have to be a part of the creative process of each song. But yeah, some people help me write. Sometimes I write it myself.
That's amazing. So who inspires you in the music industry? Since we're talking about music, and I know there's some other female artists out here who they write from their own personal experiences. One, Mary J. Blige, a lot of her #1 hits were songs that she wrote and based off of what she was going through
Yeah.
during the time.
Growing up, my ultimate favorite artist was Whitney Houston. You couldn't tell me nothing about Whitney.
Do you sing any of her songs?
I used to more back then, but now that I'm older, not really. But she was my favorite artist. Like I was like 7, and I knew every song Whitney Houston had, you know. Then as I got older, it was Beyonce. Not more so vocally, because I love Beyonce's voice, but her voice isn't like mine. But her as an entertainer all around.
She's top entertainer. She really is.
And Brandy, I always loved her because at a time I was kind of like self-conscious of my voice because I feel like it was squeaky and it was too soft and I wanted it to be bigger. And Brandy's voice was just so angelic, and I'm like, hey, I like that, you know. And she kind of like made me embrace my own voice because my voice was unique too. So yeah, those are probably like my top 3 growing up.
Wow, that's awesome. All 3 fabulous artists and making definitely some moves in the industry.
Yes.
So when did you find out that you could sing, that you had a talent?
My mom said, she said when I was a baby, they just knew. She said we would go in stores and whatever song the store playing, she said I'd be just singing and a whole bunch of people come around crowding me. She said I was so little, like, so one time my mom's a twin, and so they always were together. One time my auntie forgot me in the store, and I was in the buggy. And it was just shopping. She was like, oh my God, where's my baby? So they ran back to the store and they said I was in the store singing, and everybody in the store was around me like, this your baby, I'm about to take her home. But yeah, I always used to be singing all the time, but I think it came from my dad. Because my dad, he had a very high range tone, like note of ours. And we used to sing and play all the time, but he was too shy. I wasn't shy. So yeah, I think it came from him.
So what motivates you today? You know, you're out here, you're singing, you're loving what you're doing. So what keeps you motivated? What makes you keep getting up every day? Because it can be hard in this industry,
It is
right?
hard.
So what motivates you? What keeps you going?
I'm not gonna say I'm always motivated. You know, sometimes you just gotta pull it out from the sky, like just find motivation because it's hard, especially being a female artist, a female singer in a world that's full of rap. So my kids, my mom, you know, I lost my dad on the journey, and I always like used to wanna, I can't wait till I make it so I can buy my daddy this, so I can do that. So I guess that's what keeps me going because so many people invested into my career. My mom, she helped me with my kids. She don't care what her plans are. When it comes to my music, she would put everything on hold for my career. You know, I have investors and my team and everybody who believe in me. I just don't want it all to go in vain. So I guess that's really where my motivation comes from. If I'm sitting too long and I'm not doing nothing, I get depressed. Like I get stressed, like go crazy, like oh my God, I'm not doing nothing. I feel like I should be doing something every single day, and if I'm not doing something every single day, I feel like I'm failing. Like so
Right.
I guess that's my motivation. My kids, my mom, and everybody who believe in me, my fans, because they be on my head too. Like, hey, when you dropping something else? I'm like, okay, all right. So I guess that's where it comes
So
from.
you said something that I think is very important. You said team.
Yeah.
Who's on your team and how did you select your team?
Whew.
Were you involved in selecting the team?
Yeah. Most of the time, my team just falls in my lap. I had several teams, you know, and I feel like
I think all of us who have to have a team have gone through several.
like every
several
phase
people, several
of my
teams.
career, I feel like different people were involved, and I feel like they were there for a reason. They weren't meant to go to the next step, but they were there to teach me something. My first team helped me with artist development, helped me become an artist, helped me, you know, get it. You know, helped me get where I am now. You know, this new team that I'm building, I'm still building. It's more so guiding me and helping me get my music and everything out, help me get the brand out, and show the world who I really am. You know, the first team helped me create who I was. The second, this team that I'm building now is helping me show the world who I am. But building my team, I never really like put up a sign like, hey, I'm looking for a team. No, I just really pretty much fall in my lap. That's how it always happened.
So who is Brielle Leslie? If your team is showing you who you are, who are you?
I'm real.
Yeah, real one.
Sometimes
Brielle Leslie, the real one, y'all. Brielle Leslie, the real one.
Sometimes it's hard being who I am because, being in the industry, they want you to act a certain way and talk a certain way. And I'm just me all the time. And they be like, she crazy. But I'm not. I'm realistic. And putting that into a brand is challenging because you never know what you mean you're going to get, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm creating a brand as I go.
As you go.
The older I get, the more I move. It's just something different all the time. I'm silly. I'm fun. I'm very outspoken. I could be a pistol. But, it's all a part of who I am. But I love hard. I love real hard. I'm real territorial about the people that I love. And I ride for my team. Like, if you on my team, you ain't got to worry about nothing when it comes to me. Because I'm be like, well, hey, can I do this? All right, here. Call this person. I'm real loyal to my team. I stick by the rules, and I just be expecting the same thing in return. I don't really step outside. Yeah,
loyalty,
step
right?
outside of that. Yeah.
Loyalty. Wow.
But I don't know. I'm just real. I don't know. I can't fake anything. I'm not good at faking. Like, I just got.
Well, there's enough faith in the world, so we're glad that you're a real one.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to always remember. Brielle Leslie, the real one. So, this is International Women's Month, and I'm sure we have women and young girls around the world who will get to see this interview. And so, what would you tell them for those who may be going through some type of domestic violence situation? What would you tell them?
Women, we are softer and more vulnerable, and we're more caring. And a lot of times we empathize with our partners, thinking that they need us. And so we tolerate a lot from them because, he going through something, or he has a drinking problem, or it's always something that we're gonna make an excuse that we have to deal with it because we want to be the down chick or the ride or die chick. We want to help, we want to be the one that helped him become who he is, and we don't want to give up on him like everybody else in the world. But the best advice I can give is to love yourself first. If you're giving more into a person than they're giving to you, then it's really never going to work. It always takes two. It's going to take both of you to want it to make it work. You know what I mean? If you're giving 80, he's giving 20, you're going to drain yourself out and you're going to lose sight of who you are. You're going to forget who you are. And that's where I was. I got to a point where I forgot.
You lost yourself.
Yeah,
right?
I forgot who I was. I forgot I was this person that could sing and who had dreams and goals and people looked up to and saw greatness in. I forgot all of that because I had my life wrapped around him and what he wanted, what his desires was. I made my plans based on his plans. I did everything that he wanted to do. But once I got out of the situation, and every time I would leave him, something good would happen. All the time. It'd be little things, just little things that I'd be wanting. Like, I remember I needed a washer and dryer, right? And as soon as I left him, I got one. And it wasn't like I went looking for it. It was like my auntie or somebody like, hey, you want this washer? And I was like, dang. And it was just like little stuff like that, things that I'd be wanting that I couldn't get with him. It just started happening. Stuff just started falling into place. And I just start paying attention to that, And so I just feel like if you put yourself first, put God first, in all things. Because sometimes, God is a jealous God. And sometimes we will put man before everybody, including him. And when you do that, if you don't have God, then who's going to protect you? Who's going to help you see where you're supposed to, what's going on? Like, you got to find God in everything. And I just love yourself first. That's really what it is. And it's easier said than done.
Well, I'm glad you loved yourself enough. Yeah. Finally, right, with the lady. So I think that was divine. So how can people get in touch with you? If they want to book you, what do you do? I know you do concerts, you do a little bit of everything. So how can people get in touch with you if they want to book you for an event?
You can book me through book.brielleslie book at brielleleslie.com. My bad. And my social media is Brielle Leslie everything. No underscores, no periods, no dots, just Brielle, Brielle, Leslie, Lesley. And yeah, that's how you book me.
Well, I'm glad you stopped in today. Before you go, will you grace us with that voice? Let the people hear why you are Brielle Leslie. The real one, y'all, the real one.
Okay, I'm gonna sing the old song. Something told me it was over when I saw you and her talking. Something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking around, ooh, I would rather go blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me, child. Ooh, so you see, I love you so much that I don't wanna watch you leave me, baby. Most of all, I just don't wanna be free now. Ooh, I was just sitting here thinking of your kiss and your warm embrace, yeah. And the reflection in the glass that I held to my lips now, baby, reveal these tears that are on my face. Ooh, and baby, I'd rather go blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me, yeah. And baby, I'd rather go blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me. That's it.
Wow. Brielle Leslie, the real one. So I called the real one because that was just songbird, songstress, natural talent, acapella, no music, nothing, just pure gift and talent, natural vocals. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you.